Hello, 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 and welcome to my latest LGBT plus Pride Month video. And this one is called Trans Kiss. So you're going to see a few videos through the month using the various Pride flag colours as a palette for the fluid art that I have done. These have been done over the last 6 to 7 months. If there are any particular flags that you want to see me do for next year, comment on the video or drop me a message. This is my fluid kiss technique. It's a particularly, it's a fun one to do that I've done a few times in the past, not too much though. And is actually a fairly quick one to do as well. This video is in real time. It is not sped up at all. And as you can see, it's a 13-minute video. And you get a very effective piece at the end of it. It is, the total process probably took 15.5 minutes because I had to do some painting in for details at the end. Which I did off camera, which took 2 minutes, and you'll see the gap in the bit where I had to do that. So this is a trans pride flag piece. What I'm doing there is I'm just picking out some dried paint or a bit of something that's fallen in the cup into the black paint there. The reason why I'm doing this on a black background is no negative connotations at all. The colours pop out on black and I love it. And also the message of this one really is that trans people, my trans brothers, sisters and siblings, you shine a light in a dark world. Your pride creates something gorgeous in a place that is not as gorgeous without you. And just for the record, anyone that's watching this that is a transphobe or gender critical, you're not gender critical, you're a fucking transphobe. Get off. Go away. You're not welcome here. This is not a safe space for you. Cry if you want that. It's a cis white guy telling you to go and the patriarchy and all of that stuff. It isn't. What you're doing, your arguments, support the patriarchy. Your arguments play into the latest panic that they are creating to divide us. The patriarchy, those in charge of society, those that have been in charge for a long time, don't care about us. They just care that we're divided, that we don't join together, that we don't overthrow them. So stop listening to their dog whistles. Have some compassion and realise that trans people are oppressed by pretty much the whole of society. Don't add to that. Be a good person. Choose to be good. Choose to be kind. I know it's not easy. I know that the news media is saying that they are taking your spaces or they're trying to groom children. They're not. Trans people don't do that. Well, there might be some bad actors in the trans movement that have done bad things, but there are bad people in all movements that do bad things. It doesn't mean all people of that characteristic are bad. Learn some compassion. Be the change that you want to be. Because these people are hurting. Just like we're all hurting. Let's not make other people's lives worse than they have to be. And let's actually join together and fight. Fight to change the world. Fight to give everyone a better opportunity. yes, that's my soapbox, but you're going to be getting this through all of these videos. I am a liberal, leftist, gay pan guy, and that's just who I am, and that's just what you get when you're on my channel. If you're not here for that, if you don't like that, then there are many other YouTube channels. Many of them are filled with hate, and you're more than willing, more than happy. I'm more than happy for you to go to them and be a hateful person somewhere else. Also for gender critical people, if there are any that are watching, trans people aren't about you. They're just trying to live their own lives. They're not hurting you. So let them live their lives. Don't get in their business. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've get back to the bit where I tell you how I did this painting. I've done the general shape, blown out the black to the edges. I don't go to the edge of the canvas because I don't want the whole piece to slip over the edge. Then I've just done the blobs of colour in the order that I wanted, in this case the trans pride order, and then I just use the blow dryer to blow out the general shape of a lipstick kiss mark. I'm struggling with terminology there. So just get the general shape. They don't have to be exact, because if anyone has had someone wearing lipstick kiss them on the cheek or on anything, okay, anything makes that sound ruder than it meant to be, but, you know, we're going to go with it. Anywhere, then you'll know that the mark doesn't exactly follow the shape of lips. So this is all my art is abstract. The important thing is to get the lower lip to be chubbier than the upper lip, and then you're going to see me in a minute fuss around to get the two bits of the upper lip where it goes higher than the rest and then goes around, so you've kind of got the little dimple on the middle of your upper lip. Don't know what that's actually called, by the way, but there we go. So there we go. You can see me doing that now on both sides of the pink. The important thing also with this is to have the base colour kind of play in a little bit, kind of come into the main colour. And that, by the way, is me going, I love this. I give the thumbs up, because I really do love how this has turns out. The black isn't just going to be a splodge of black like that. I will come in and paint, actually finger paint, the black around the edges. The reason why I do this in this shape with the base colour, the shape that I did, is it helps me to maintain and create the shape that I wanted. So as you can see, I'm coming in now to finger paint the black paint in, and I don't do it afterwards. Most of the time when I do these, I will do it at the same time as the painting, just because there's usually the paint colour on, there's usually the black or white, whatever the base colour is, it's usually at the edge anyway, and I'm a bit paranoid sometimes that if I don't use exactly the same paint, the colour's not going to be quite the same. The bits around the edge are actually not quite the same. I have had to come in since and go over that with some more black paint, just because it's a different thickness of paint. When you're finger painting the paint out, it's actually a bit thinner. and the black was a bit thin to start off with on this one, so the it just came out a little bit thinner really, so it was a little bit transparent, which is fine. You can come back in and paint it back in. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the edges of the canvas yet, if I'm going to have the edges as black or white with some black drips down them or what. This piece is available to buy. I am intending on doing some prints of this as well, and even some t-shirts, which because I think it'd be a cool design to have on a t-shirt. I will advertise through my social media when I get those up and running. So the Kiss designs this month, we're going to have trans, lesbian, bi-pan, so bisexual and pan on the same one, and aromantic. I haven't done the aromantic one yet. I will be doing that this week, so it will be the last one being done, being shown of the Kiss series in the month. It's the reason why it's going up the last in the month is I also have a final flower one to do, because there are 5 Thursdays in the month and I only had 4 flowers in the pride flags, so I've decided to do the asexual pride flower, and I just think, because they're both on the same part of the sexuality spectrum, or sexual identity spectrum, I'm not entirely sure what to call that part really. I think those will be nice for the last week. And the connotations of both of them is the aromantic is a kiss. The asexual is a flower, because there's not necessarily any romance included in that. So it is all good. Just finishing up the last few bits of finger painting there, just to get the edges done. Thank you for watching the video. I know this usually is the hasty last 10 seconds, but thank you for watching. Please do share, please like, subscribe, follow me on social media at @SissyArtist. And if you have money and want to buy one of my pieces, please go along to my website, www.sissyartist.com. So yeah, thanks for liking. Watch some of the other videos and join me again later on. Bye-bye.